So yesterday I made a video explaining how I plan to make $10,000 per month by the end of the year. However, I did not go in depth at all into the video, and there wasn't any visuals. So essentially, you're using your imagination a lot more than you needed to. I don't want you to do that. So for this video, I'm basically going to, with a Miro board, explain how I plan on going fully in depth on all of this. And first, to make $10,000, we need $100 of value bought by 1,000 people. And if this graph looks familiar, it's because it was from a guy named KJ Ramsey, I believe that's how you say it, on YouTube. Shout out to him. And essentially, on this side, how I plan to get 1,000 people is through what you're watching right now, YouTube. And these are the skills I would need to improve the YouTube channel: editing, cinematography, speaking, writing, packaging, yada 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 yada. And then this side would just be like where I would find to learn these skills. And over here, $100 of value. This is through a marketing course that I plan to drop, because as I said, I plan on making a course for musicians on how to actually market their music. Because coming from a musician, and after talking with a lot of musicians, we suck at promotion. We really do. Almost all of us. So I plan on essentially making a course that gets it done, explains how to do it, no BS, step by step, yada yada yada. However, if I suck at marketing as well, how can I sell a course on marketing? It's a good thing you asked. You definitely asked that. This is where this comes in. So this was starting yesterday. My plan at the moment, what I'm currently doing, is I'm helping other artists reach 10,000 streams for free. And this is essentially the step-by-step process that I believe will take them to 0 to 10,000, which is first creating an artist profile, which is essentially a customer avatar before you as an artist, and then one for your actual customer, your listeners. And then for actual content, it's entertainment content and not promotional content. Because I think if you make entertaining content and then put your promotion in that, like your song in the background, for example, that is a lot better compared to just trying to make bland old promotional content, right? Entertain, sprinkle with promotion. Make the entertainment congruent with music. Essentially, this means if you're going to make entertaining content, if you make songs about love, make entertaining content related to love. So when people hear the song, it's not feeling like they're being scammed in a sense. It correlates, so it makes sense to them to go listen to the song based on the video they just watched, right? And then, of course, adjust on actual results, because this is essentially a hypothesis, right? I don't have anything to back this step-by-step process, but it's just trial and error. And then once I figure out how to do it, I think it'll take 30 days for me to learn how to do this. I'm going to use the artists that help as testimonials. And then with that, I'll finally create the course using what I learned to help others. I'll create the sales page, and for the sales page, I need to learn copywriting. And I could learn copywriting right now, but I don't think it's beneficial. I think I should dumb down on this, and then once I get here, as I'm creating the course, I learn copywriting. And then what I launch the course in parentheses. What this means is essentially, I'm not going to fully release the course. I'm going to pre-order, and people can buy the course for a slightly less amount for the pre-order, and they'll get something on top of that added that nobody else will be able to get because they pre-ordered it. And with this money, I'll be able to create a school group to actually host the course on. If not, then I'll use Discord or whatnot. And then, just continue to improve and innovate. And eventually, I want to do coaching, but I haven't really planned this out often. And I started all this yesterday. And yesterday, I essentially got every single artist that I talked to create an artist profile, listener avatar, or mainly the artist profile. I'm going to focus on different types of entertainment content today with the artists that I'm working with, and decide what they're more comfortable with making, and then help them make a buttload of that, and then continue to improve off of that. And of course, what matters most is putting in the work. And these are my current stats: 13 subscribers, 59 followers on Instagram, 60 followers on Twitter, or X, for those who are stuck up about it. It's not much, but I'm gonna come back in 30 days and see how it is. See how all of this is. And this is just for getting new artists for free. Because I think having more artists to work with is better, because it allows me to see if it works across different genres and whatnot. Although most of them are rap. But essentially, most cases, I write a message in a server, they DM me, I explain I'm not a professional, and then I help them create their artist avatar. Because you could just copy what I'm doing and see if it works for you. So essentially, I literally just copy and paste this. I want to say, though, I'm not a professional by any means. I want to help you find what works and avoid what doesn't. Are you cool with that? Normally, they'll say yes, and then boom, I walk them through this. And I want you to think of you as a person and you as an artist as two different people, almost like a character you created in a video game. Give this character his own story, what's his purpose in making music, who are the people he makes music for, etc. When we think of it like this, it's easy to create content that aligns with the story of your character. Take some time to really write a fleshed out description of your character and who you want the artist to be in the future. And then I find out if they did promo in the past, and then I explain my idea on promo, which essentially is here. I want to explain a simple mindset shift when promoting your music. You shouldn't be posting content that has the purpose of promoting your music. You should be posting content that has the purpose of entertaining the viewer. When you make content that follows the theme of your music, it allows the viewer to discover your music in a way that feels natural. Once you have the content in the background, and continue to do so. Once you put the music in the background. And a great example is Say So Keep It on TikTok. You can go look him up. I think he's doing this really well. He makes a bunch of slideshows and relatable content, and his music relates to that too. And from here, I say, awesome. So now that I have all the information I need, I'm going to dig the internet to find some trending content that follows the theme of your music. Once I gather a list, we're going to replicate that content in our own unique way. And then I have this in case they're against the idea of copying. Because to make trending content, you just copy what works and then add your own unique spin to it. It's not new. It's what we've been doing. But for right now, what I will say, I'm struggling with this aspect, finding trending content, blowing up on TikTok as a whole. That's difficult. So I think instead of focusing on merely TikTok, I'm going to help them focus on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Those three main platforms. And then when they actually drop the song, I'll help them focus on getting their Spotify song, on the algorithmic playlist and yada 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 yada, right? But essentially, this is the game plan that I'm working with, right? This is just yada yada yada. This is yapping. So I'm not gonna dive into that. It's no correlation for the moment. But where I am right now, essentially, I have to find the trending content, and I have to think of content that aligns with what they want to be. So it's creativity, which I struggle with. So this is a good skill to learn, how to be creative. But that's essentially it, and that's where I am right now. I think I'm gonna probably post another update video in a week, and then the actual update video next month. And then this is where I am in terms of stats. $10,000 from scratch. My skills: thumbnail editing, thumbnail design, and editing. Views per month 0, email list 0, income per month 0, bank account a whopping $26. Actually, it updated. It's at $2 now. I had to pay for Hostinger, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So it's not much. It's not much at all. So I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel, but I want to show that it's possible for anyone to do this as well. So follow me in my journey, and if you want to learn from me, keep watching these videos. And in the description, click the first link, put your email in. I won't spam you, I promise. I'll only send you valuable emails. That I promise. Become the antidote to chaos. Choose.